Well, BitBoy got a haircut, but that's not the only thing that happened in crypto today. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, you're all having a fantastic day today because I sure am. So, BitBoy is back. His all like set up, all the OPS, like what he had before, is back. All his sponsor stuff is back. And I'm seeing like BitBoy saying huge opportunity for Bitcoin bulls. These entry could save massive gains. And I love Bitcoin. I love hearing anything about Bitcoin personally. So if you guys want to be kept up to date, you know what to do. Press that like button.
The risk, shorting is just risky. It's just an unnecessary risk.
So he says basically shorting is a risk, which is unnecessary risk. And that's true because usually when we see a bull run, you're going to make massive profit. But shorting is much, much harder to predict than bull runs. So the thing with bull runs is they grow much, much larger than small shorts. The small shorts that you need to seriously predict that something will drop in a high level to earn that type of potential for seeing the price drops. And that's how I feel is, that's what I feel is the biggest problem right now with shorting and everything like that. There are opportunities in crypto, but obviously shorting is probably not one of them.
When we know the action is about to be parabolically upwards. Value of your asset,
especially if it goes up. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here on this graph. That's pretty much insane.
That's that you're making the gains on are going up. Shorting, you can't short at 100%. You can only short 99.99%, whatever, because you can't go basically 100% because you'd be at zero, unless a coin does in fact go to zero. It has happened before. So the point is as you're shorting and the market's going down, yes, you're making multiplied gains on top of your money. But if you take 10 Bitcoin and you short and the price of Bitcoin goes from 70,000 down to 10,000, you're making money on the short, true, but your value of your assets are going down. So that's why it's always better, in my opinion, to be bullish. You make way more money when you're bullish than when you're bearish.
So I've been telling this for some time, and there's really two types of crypto traders. There's like a backhand, like when you enter a bar, for example, go on the back door, there's usually people playing poker, right? And here in crypto, we have people that are bears and they're bulls. And then there's a small community that's always saying Bitcoin is just going to crash around the corner. It's just going to crash around the corner. And when you say it like 50 times, of course, people are going to be like, oh, I was correct. It really did crash. That's crazy. And I think that's the big difference with it. Like, that's what a lot of people are really expecting. Like, if you are right on these shorts, then, oh, that's okay. I was right and I'll make a ton of money. But again, the true profit makers are those who are bullish, especially because it's a lot easier to predict bull runs than the start of a correction or start of a bear market. Like, nobody predicted FTX. Like, very little people predicted FTX. Like, how could you see that? How would you see the collapse, right, of FTX? It would be hard. But how could you see a bull run coming? Like, halvings, the halving is coming. The rate cut is coming. So it's much easier to make money during bull runs. And he said it correct. If it's gonna be a bear market, unless you're like planning that crypto will return back and you're gonna be earning that money in the bear, you're gonna be losing money anyway. Like, because if you hold crypto, that money is gonna be down.
Of course, you want to be bullish when it's time to be bullish. You want to be bearish when you want to be bearish. But you've got to know your internal bias. Like, that's what's important. And mine is definitely bullish. And I like that because it allows me, to do really well. My thing is sometimes I don't take the profits on the trades like I should have. And that hurts me sometimes. I'm trying to get better at all that stuff. The Ben Armstrong crypto channel is sponsored by Stake.
So I don't want to see that. But look, here's the important factor he said.
On an uptrend right now. So I don't want to, count my chickens before they hatch here. But the high here is 55.26%. That's pretty dang close. But we need this to go on a downtrend, and I'm not 100% sure it's going to.
So it seems like to make like that big crypto crash, what needs to happen for crypto is multiple layers broken. So not only one layer broken, because usually what happens if Bitcoin is a discount, the whales buy, right? And that's the thing. If you like breaking support levels is a fairly big difference. And that being said, I honestly do believe that crypto is just getting started in a good way, like right where we wanted it. And that being said, if you want to be kept up more content like this, seems like Bitcoin to see that crash is still a far way ahead, really.
And the reason is because of this ETF news, obviously. Dominance, I think, may have peaked, but we do have the ETF that could be obviously making dominance go back up again if that occurs. I do not have a trade in right now because I am right now waiting for this fall. I do believe we are going to get it. The price that we're looking for.
So yeah, BitBoy is basically predicting another fall. But I feel like that fall could very much rise after people come from vacation, after people come from, they right now probably have time with family, time with Christmas, and also all the big trading companies, all the big institutions, all not just like people at home, not like just people not watching crypto, but actually people not caring, like not being on a skeleton crew. So skeleton crew is basically when you have maybe less people at exchange and others are just enjoying the Christmas vibes, enjoying everything going outside. And then in January, everyone is going to be back for that crypto market. You know, and we're going to be hearing more info on the ETF. We're going to be hearing more info on all different price predictions. So, you know, really think also about like what's happening in the outside world. If crypto is not growing, it's not just that Bitcoin is down because it's down. Sometimes it's very correlated with the stock market, and other times it also has to do with seasons. So like in Christmas season, people tend to spend more money, and that's where the big difference comes in. And I think that's where people like fail to realize that. I think that that's such a big difference in a sense. But if you guys want more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace, everyone.